Hey everybody, it's Tanya Tomic and Max. Oh my gosh, Max is too tired to say hello. Sorry about that. This is 31 Days. The next movie for 31 Days we watched with the Joe Bob Halloween special, and it's Angel. And Angel is such a strange movie. It's, what is it, high school honor student by day, Hollywood hooker by night, that Angel. And I never thought it would be I never thought that it would be a horror film. I didn't realize it was like, it's sort of like a whodunit. There's a killer killing women, a lot of them prostitutes. Angel's a prostitute by, like, she has to be because she's had some hard times, and she's underage, which is kind of queasy. But the interesting thing in the movie is they approach it like that. They approach it like it's really too bad, and that she is being preyed upon, and that it's not like this cool, sexy thing. So that's interesting coming from a movie in the 80s that's not, sort of like a drama. That's more of a genre film, which is kind of refreshing. There's still like the one scene where there's girls changing and they're supposed to be 16, and you see girls naked, and I'm, that happened a lot in the 80s. They were adult actresses, but it's cringy for sure, because I, as a woman, have had to deal with this, and at a young age too, have had to deal with unwanted, not just advances, but like creepos being creepy kind of thing. And I feel like these scenes in these movies sort of normalize that kind of attitude and that kind of behavior. And so it's inducing. Here, I'm going to move this box out of the way. That was from something else. But yeah, it's But there's the one scene, and like I said, it's in so many movies in the 80s. It's very normal at the time, but I'm kind of glad we're steering away from that, even though I see some of that still. But anyway, it was interesting because there's, there's gay characters, there's a trans character, although I would say it's more of a cross-dressing character, but maybe if it were set now, maybe that person would be trans. I don't really know. The thing is, it does seem like characters written by adult straight men, but at the same time, different than other movies of the day, they are treated with decency, with dignity. They are treated as people, although maybe not understood completely, but definitely treated as the good guys. And so that's interesting, because I remember back in the 80s, it was kind of like, Boys in the Band, a longtime companion, that's all you got. That's all you really got. And you got a lot of gay characters that were over the top. Even if they were sympathetic, they were like over the top and couldn't really do for themselves, sort of. They didn't have their own agency, kind of thing. So in this movie, it's different. They're a little over the top, but yet they do have their own sense of self, and they do stand up for themselves, and it's interesting to see that in a movie of this time. So I did enjoy that for what it was, and I looking through the lens of 1984, whenever that came out. It's different. This movie is different. I don't know if I liked it, kind of like The Baby. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I liked it or not, but I do know that I see value in it, at least in some of it. There is that killer aspect, which I thought more of it as, like an action thriller, like a mystery thriller. But he is a killer, and he is after them, so I guess we can consider it horror in that way. Anyway, I liked some of it, and I did find some of it, of value. So it was an interesting watch for me. I think my husband kind of felt the same way. Glad I saw it finally. I remember when I was a kid, I was a little kid, and we were going to see a movie, and I don't remember if it was like Legend or something, or I don't even remember what it was, but we were in line for the movie as a family. We were going to go see the movie, And I remember there was a big standee for Octopussy, and that was like Roger Moore, you know, 007. And the standee was like a woman with like several legs, like 8 legs. And I remember being like, I feel like that's naughty. And then on the wall was a poster for Angel. So it was kind of funny. Like, here's the standee for Octopussy, and then up on the wall there's a poster for Angel. And that wasn't like super typical of the 80s, but at the same time is not a surprise that you might be in that situation. I don't know, the 80s were really an interesting time. But anyway, now I've finally seen the movie, so I can kind of put together, understand what it is. And glad I saw it. I'm glad I saw it with the Joe Bob, where he could tell you a little bit about the history of the film and everything. That's for number 19, and our next film, number 20, is going to be Terror Train. Thanks for watching.